Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Solomon Bailey, online tag name HalenX76, and today we're playing on the Oof realm. This is part 2, the community builds. Uh, we're gonna go straight through the Nether. Now, obviously, when you saw the Nether the last time in the Nether hub, we didn't have the design all the way finished, all the way farther out. Now we are literally over 200 blocks in every direction with the pattern. So this is the final look of everything. That was a failed gunpowder farm that I made. We'll ignore that. But the actual hallway in here is pretty cool looking. But yes, everybody actually in the community on their own nether side portals have actually made a hallway that is actually pretty cool. Like this is Andy's double skelly spawner. He never really got to round to actually make his hallway, so I made it for him. Same thing with his trading hall, but this is the design in his trading hall. So I just copied his design and brought it out here, which is some of the things we're going to actually show you, because this is part of the community builds. This is the Sith family's spider spawner, and that's the design they used for their spider spawner. This is actually the Nether hub. I know I didn't actually show the Nether hub yet, but Andy actually built the Nether hub for us. We always had plans to have a better Nether portal. This was just something that was temporary that wound up staying for a while. We'll go take a look down everybody's hallway, because what they did do with their own design is actually pretty impressive. This is the Sith family, obviously, leading to their portal. Some of the players are newer players and haven't had time to actually finish their portal, so we might ignore them. But this is Darkness's. It actually is a rather long hallway, and he actually did a bunch with it down there. I think this is Wolf. Yeah, that's Wolf. And he started on his, and he's still working on his. I don't know if he's ever going to actually be able to finish it, but that's because of time constraints and starting the new realm. This is the triple A's, which is Aya, Andy, and Andrea. Obviously, we're getting out past some of the actual more refined areas and then this is some other new people's portals and stuff. Yes, we were planning on actually continuing the pattern. We will probably skip. Okay, so I'm on the north hallway, which we finally figured out the directions and made them correct. I live on the west. There's a bunch of community builds on the east, so what we might go do is actually do spawn and the shopping district first. And then we'll go east and actually do that one. Okay? So we'll go to the shopping district now. Okay, to start out, we wind up in the actual sushi house. Well, it's nighttime. So let's go ahead and do a quick sleep. We have one player sleep on the server. Can't sleep while monsters are near. You're annoying. You go back downstairs. Maybe I can get it now. Nope. Where did these guys come from anyway? Because our nether hub is pretty foolproof. It must have wandered from one of the new people's hallways, because those are not safe. Alright, but I got the sleep on, and yes, this is the same style as the restaurant. I kind of learned how to build this in this style because we wanted to have a structure here. Damn it, that pisses me off that everybody keeps taking the damn painting off the wall. Anyway. But anyway, I had to kind of reverse engineer the actual sushi house itself because the person who made the video that was supposedly a tutorial for this, he changed the foundation 5 times in the video. Like, he actually changed the number of blocks in one direction and stuff like that to kind of make it impossible for you to build. So this isn't an exact replica of his. This is what I made work. And during that, I learned how to actually build these Japanese style roofs and the Japanese style on the outside. So I went ahead and made the sushi house at the actual docks at my place in the cove. Now, I'm not going to do an actual full, like, walkthrough of everybody's shop, but we're going to take a good look at the entire shopping district because everybody has chipped in and made something in here. I remember I did my bottle shop, so I'm going to skip that, even though I will take a quick look at the custom tree here, and we put in all these roads that go through everything. But basically, we're just going to walk around and take a look at all the pretty builds in this area. And look at the different build styles. The different build styles that all work together in kind of a different way. Like, none of these are the same build style at all. Oh, and if you're looking at the TARDIS and realizing, yay, that's the TARDIS. Yeah, we had a whole Doctor Who storyline that happened on the server, which we didn't get enough photos of, so I can't really show you. But basically, these robots started showing up after the snails showed up. Yes, we had a story about the snails, too. After we killed the Ender Dragon, there was these snails that showed up, and they showed up in every different direction, north, south, east, and west, at people's houses, and wound up becoming a problem until we decided that we could kill them by putting redstone on their back, because basically that's like the closest thing to salt in the game. But most recently, after the UFO was built over here, because that is a UFO over here, that's our redstone shop. This robot showed up, and then robots showed up at everybody's places, and we had a Doctor Who line with more snails showing up, cracking through dimensional portals in like the center there and up on that wall over there. And the robots went and fought them using the TARDISes to actually get picked up and get carried to spawn. It was a whole thing. Not going to try and feature any one person's builds. I'm just going to try and get a good look at them as I walk around. That up there is the shulker shop and elytra shop, which is why it's built with the redstone or endstone and stuff. We had market stalls over here, which were basically for selling, smaller stuff like the record discs and stuff like that. Whereas the bigger shops actually sold more of the actual resources. On that, I'm going to show you the creamery, which is my shop. The creamery is obviously something very simple. It's just an igloo. But I used, a little bit of the resources that come from the snowy biomes to actually build that. You know what? Let's go back up this direction so I can actually see a few more of the shops a little bit better. Because I didn't even take a good look at the cafe over here, which is where all the food is. But like I said, I'm not going into anybody's shop. Because technically, the exterior is all I can actually record. Well, it's community build, so I could probably go into the shops. Should I do that? Oh, what the heck. Because I know people are probably already dying to actually see the inside of the redstone shop because it is a spaceship crash. which he did a really good job on. And now there's other people who are probably sitting there going, I want to see the cafe. Which the cafe is amazing looking too. We've really got a community of like good builders who are actually building in their own ways, but together, so that we have really awesome builds everywhere. Shut up, dog. Oh, I did have like this netherite business up here where you could drop off your gear, a netherite ingot and a diamond block, and we would just netherite it for you. Basically, the netherite, or the 7 of those diamonds, would cover the cost of making another template. And this is the library where all the books were sold. This was our mud shop. This is a cool shop. I always thought it was a little bit too tall, like it blocks the pufferfish. And it always bothers me that it is butted up right next to the gatehouse and kind of covers the gatehouse. Oh yeah, this guy is a music box genius. He has like an actual like real song that I would get it if I was monetized. I would get copyright and strikes for, you know, intellectual property, because he actually did this actual band song. So I think I might have done E1, but like E1 during the process of, you know, beautifying this, and like before new people got here, we had to actually move E1 into this corner, which is okay. We're gonna stand on this guy's house and actually take a good look around, because you can see a little bit better from here. Definitely see a good view of that up there. Oh, I forgot about that shop up there. But yeah, we all worked hard and together to actually build all the roads and everything like that here. You know what? Let me go ahead and do my rocket shop. Technically, I have a partnership with one of the other players for gunpowder, and I'm doing the paper. And I built the shop for that. He had the original rocket stall down there. Oh yeah, I forgot you have a window at the top. How? But yeah, that's the rocket, and there's... yes, the rocket does fire off rockets when occasionally. This is not an official path to get over here. Little cheaty path. Oh yeah, I definitely don't want to leave out the pufferfish, but because the pufferfish is blocked by that build, I always forget about it. But honestly, we had to move the pufferfish like 3 times down here at spawn too, so... And that's pretty much the shop in here. She basically is the one who just sells like dirt and cobblestone and deep slate. You know, the basic blocks. But you know what? That is something that nobody really wants to grind for. And if it's easy for you to get your hands on, it doesn't slow down your projects. So we're all grateful to her for actually being our little mole. But anyway, I will come back in just a second when I'm back in the Nether hub. Okay, I am back here in the Nether hub. I'm not going to do everybody's personal tunnels. Crap, did I look at you? I did. Mm-hmm. There we go. Jerk. Okay, now that that mild excitement has gone, okay, I'm not going to do everybody's personal tunnels, but I do want to continue with the community builds, which all wound up getting pushed out to the east. So the first one I'm going to do is actually the treehouse event, because it's along the way. We had an event where everybody built a treehouse, and the community got to vote on the winner. So I will go through and I will show you our builds. Where the heck did that endermite come from? I used one ender pearl and the entire time I'm on this server, this map, and it's instantly an endermite. Alright, anyway. Am I even recording? Yes, I am. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and show mine, Zergs, and Toasties. I did not win. I came in like 4th, I think. But the main idea was just to build a treehouse. There was no build limit, so you could do whatever you want. This is mine. I honestly think I did a great job, because you could tell what it is. But I did go all out on mine. I may have gone overboard with it, especially with the tentacles, holding the trees and, you know, grabbing the rock over there, getting ready to throw that. But I have, like, it is an actual house, and then of course the ones that are coming in the ground and the ones that are slapping the ground. But it is a house. It is an actual house. I did at one point want to catch a witch and bring her up here and put her in one of the eyes, right next to the closet. But it got to the point where that was just going to be a lot of work to get hold of a witch to do that. But yeah, it's got like 6 tentacles and 2 tree branches, big branches, to make it an actual tree. Spikes all over it, blades on the sides of the tentacles. So, and that's why I named it Kirby's Nightmare. But this is Zerg's over here. It's a traditional treehouse. There's nothing wrong with that, because honestly, this is our winner. Usually when there's like somebody going really artistic, they don't win. More of a traditional feel of a treehouse is what actually will win. If it's something as simple, innocuous as a treehouse. But I do love his treehouse. I'm not complaining about him winning because honestly, this is amazing. There wasn't a single person who was involved in this that didn't do a great job for themselves. Some of these builds were definitely 10 out of 10s. We're going to go over there to Toasties now. Wherever that puts me. Oh, almost like right on his doorstep. That was good. That was a good throw. Because he went with a tree stump house in a swamp. And he did an amazing job with this. I mean, his detail work on this was actually really, really good. This is the one I voted for the most. I really thought this was actually better than mine. Was more of an actual real tree house, even though it was just tree stump, but that's what a pumpkin would do with a tree that big, is turn it into a tree house. I don't think there's any way of getting away from it. I'm going to have to wind up flying to the other side. So, might as well just take advantage of that and give you a little quick fly around. So you can take a good look at it from up in the air. Because yeah, you can tell Zerg's this actually looks a lot better. There's a lot more to Zerg's if you see it from the air. You can actually see that there's a lot more to mine if you look at it from in the air too. Over here we have this first structure here is actually Fury's treehouse. Where was the entrance? Down here. Go this way. There was a part of me that felt like this was unfinished, to be honest. But where is it? Over here is our second place winner, which is Oscar and Magikarp, which is an actual house in a tree with some little lanterns on it, with a bridge going across. A lot of detail in that actual river. I didn't even realize that. There's no interior on this, so I'm not going to do the interior. First, second, and Toasty was third. So this was the other one by the Sith family. Actually, we'll land on that tree and take a good look at it from here. Trying to get up on top of the tree. There. But as you can see, everybody did a really good job on their builds. There's not a single one of them that wasn't, except for the ones that were unfinished, that wasn't a really, really good build. This is a really hard competition. Even coming in fourth for myself, I feel like I won, because it was such a hard competition. Okay, so I'm going to fly back to the portal, and I will take you guys to the next community build once I'm in the Nether. Okay, so there isn't much else to actually show you community build-wise, except for there was a Valentine's contest. This is the entrance for the gaming district, which is I call the Carnival of Carnage, and I did the creepy clown, where you have to enter in his mouth, and if you stand here long enough, the dripstone drips like lava, and it looks like blood. Anyway, yeah, most everything else that is a community build is actually here in the Nether, and is just the Nether hallways. So, other than the this hallway up here that I built, that's the last thing that I built. So I will end the video here walking down this hallway, which this is just a hallway to go to and from the closest desert. So I went with kind of like a temple theme and took a little artistic license with the archways. It's nothing really super special. But anyway, thank you for watching. My name was Solomon Bailey, online tag name HaloNext76, and I will see you in the next video. I totally did that on purpose. Right? No, not at all.